Hello everybody, it's Murialda here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Woohoo! Yes, figure unboxings. This is the first part of our October 2019 loot haul, and it is Yatogami Tohka. I already own an inverted Tohka. I have a new inverted Tohka. They are both by the same company. This one is a 1/7, this one is a 1/6. We shall see just how varied scales really are. But yeah, anyways, we'll put her off to the side for now because this is the star of the show for today. So this is Yatogami Tohka. According to MSC, this is the inverted half-naked version of her. She is from Date Alive. She is a 1/6 scale figure manufactured by Pulchra. She was released on October 11th of 2019. I ordered her on October 24th, paid for her on the 25th. She shipped out on the 26th and got here today on the 29th. For Tohka, I paid brand new at AmiAmi 13,380 yen, or $128.16. So I've been interested in this figure in Tohka since she went up for order, but I held off. One, she is quite the lewd figure, but that's okay. That's actually the reason I wanted to buy her. But also, I was worried. It's Pulchra, and we know my history of hating Pulchra. You can kind of see Tohka's face in there. But I do have a few of their figures now, and their recent figures are much improved over their past figures, so I still am going to be cautious with them, but I am optimistically cautious. The other reason I held off on buying her for so long is I wanted to see the final product. And the promotional pictures, her face, it looked like it was made out of like jelly or translucent, crappy, cheap plastic. It just didn't match the rest of her body. It could have been shadows, it could have been, the problems of prototypes, but I wanted to wait until I saw the final product. Luckily, Kona Anime did get her and posted a video on her, and that gave me the confidence that I needed to go ahead and buy her. There is a Tobiichi origami similar to this, but it didn't strike me the same way that Tohka did. And remember, Tohka is best date. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get her open. So there is the typical 3 seals, one on each open side. Got that open. And open the box. At least I thought I had it open. There we go. So I have seen a picture of her in a detolf, and she takes up almost the whole bottom shelf, or whole shelf of it, because of the giant base and her pose. So I don't know where I'm going to be displaying her for sure. Anyways, there she is out of the box. Inside of the box, pink, got fuzzy, cloudy star dot patterns and everything. Nothing super exciting. It is a relatively decently sized, narrow box, so shipping shouldn't be too horrible. Well, aside from the fact that she is pretty huge. Let's go ahead and tilt the camera down a bit. Sorry for if she appears yellow or if the lighting washes her out. It's dark. It's getting darker, and people can't wait until the weekend, so artificial lights sometimes turn figures colors. So anyways, there she is in her blister. We'll spin her around. There's the booty shot. There's the back side. And the other side. And the top side. Normally don't do the top side view. And the bottom side. So there is Tohka in her blister packaging. So the base is, we don't even have to open the blister to get it out. So we'll go ahead and pull it out. So it is a large rectangle, and it's got fuzzy fabric. And that's basically it. It's got like a fake wood grain on the side. You can tell it's plastic. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it is quite large. On the bottom, it says made in China, and it probably says something about Date Alive or whatever, Pulchra. So yay. Nothing super exciting about the base. But now, we get the figure that goes on top of the base. So we'll go ahead and get the blister open. The tape is really down on like the corners. And relatively easy to open blister. Not a super tight one. We'll pull plastic off of Tohka, and then we'll pull Tohka out. Not a whole lot of plastic wrap, just a sheet under her and a sheet over her. And there she is, all de-plasticed out of the box and assembled. And blurry. Let's go ahead and pull her closer and tilt the camera down some more. Turn autofocus back on. And yeah, like I said, sorry if she appears yellow. To the eye, she is definitely a white girl. But lighting just doesn't do the best sometimes. Anyways, we'll do a quick spin around of her like this. And yeah, she is quite large. She has quite the assets. And the hair just goes all over the place. As I said, she has quite the assets. Reason to buy her. And back to the front. So she is based off of an illustration, but Pulchra has modified her. In the illustration, she was more like flat, and her boobs were pressed against the ground, and she did not have the bra cups. Personally, I'm happy they made the modifications. I like this pose better with her like twisting. And I do like the bra cups. Sometimes hiding the sexy bits make them even sexier. But yeah, let's bring her up a little bit closer. So we can see she is kind of winking. She's got she's laying down, so the one eye is closed, the other eye's kind of sleepy, half open. It is quite shiny. So moist looking. And she just has this expressionless mouth. A nice simple line. One thing I saw that I didn't like as much is the top of her head and the back of her head. Lots of hair seams and everything. But typically, you're not going to see it. So we can all live with that. Every figure has hair seams. If we do look at the hair and how it's just going all over and taking up all the space, you do see at the tips, it goes from this dark purple to a white color. So that's a nice little touch. Looks like a little bump right there where they probably welded two pieces together. But yeah, hair looks very good. Her hand, middle and ring finger stuck together. Fingernails are painted. That's nice. The other hand is kind of balled up in a little fist. But you can see the knuckles and the little pads of her fingers. So that's a nice touch. Very well done. One thing I do see that I've noticed in like the pictures and stuff, with the way her arm is down here, her elbow, it almost looks like she has three boobs. So I kind of see these two, her elbow and this one as a boob, and then I don't see this one. But then I see it, and I'm like, oh. She's got a nice belly button. Not a whole lot of definition in the belly, like no abs or anything, but it is, you do see a little bit of kind of a bulge. It is a shapely sculpted belly, and she is twisting, so you can kind of see the twist in there too. That's a nice touch. Back. It's got a nice back. Got a little bit of spine line showing, and the lower back where it goes into the butt crack. Very nice. And she got the booty. Oh yes. Definitely very well defined. Very, very, very appealing. We do see like her I guess, top is kind of loosely tied in the back. It's not really tied, but it's stuck together. And you do have the dark purple to a pinkish color. That's a nice little touch. Her underwear is unhooked. So, yeah, she is definitely a very nice figure. She is wearing some garter straps. This is maybe a little unrealistic because since she is bending over, this garter strap is very stretched out, and you would think it would be pulling down this this side of the panty since it's not attached, but we can live with that. There is the crotch region. Not overly defined, which is something I approve of. And it attaches to the frill of her long thigh-high stockings. A very nice purple color. You got the wrinkles where her ankle is bending, and you can see her toes through the stockings. Nice shading on the stockings as well. And we can see the bottoms are very small. They just barely cover what they need to cover. I do like how her hair is flat because she is laying. And like her arm and everything, it forms this like flat plane, which is nice. And I do say Pulchra has given her a boob job. They are quite large compared to what Tohka is normally depicted as having. But there is nice separation. Again, it appears yellow and it's hard to see on camera, but to the eye, very nice. There it is from the bottom. You can see it a little bit better if it wasn't as blurry. The bra cups kind of look like flower petals. Nice shading and sculpting there. And you got the little details around the edge. So yeah, overall, quite a nice figure. And I can see that yes, the face and the body are definitely made of the same plastic. So nothing to worry about there, now that we can see for sure. Again, sorry for the bad lighting, but we got to do what we got to do. Let's see. We'll do another spin around. So, as I said, she is quite large. She is definitely going to be a space hog, especially if you display her laying down like this. Something I am kind of thinking of doing, even though she's not attached to the base anyway, I'm thinking maybe drilling a couple holes and tying her hair down, and then like displaying her kind of like this. Propping the base up a little bit and just displaying her up. So she won't take up as much space, but you definitely would have to find a way to attach her to the base if you do this. But I do believe it's a nice way of displaying her if you can. Kind of makes sense. Doesn't seem so bad. But again, if you want to do that, you have to modify stuff. So we'll see. As I said, we'll pull over Pulchra's other Tohka, who is a 1/7 scale figure, and kind of try to compare them. How are we going to do this? Let's put her over here, put her up. This one is fully clothed, well, as fully clothed as inverted Tohka gets, and we'll pull her up. Does that look like a 1 scale difference? So a 1/6 to a 1/7? If this is a 1/7, this one's at least a 1/5. But I still think she's more of a 1/8. It's kind of very hard to compare them. Let's put her down like this so that we can do a little spin around. So yeah, I mean, you can tell they're the same character. They got the same hairstyle, same bra pads and stuff. But definitely different sizes. They kind of look nice together. But yeah, anyways. Let's go ahead and get her off to the side, and then we'll go ahead and close this video off. So yes, this is Yatogami Tohka, the half-naked inverted version of her. She is from Date Alive. She is manufactured by Pulchra and is a 1/6 scale figure. Tohka is best date. She was released on October 11th of 2019. I waited because I had a couple misgivings about the prototype pictures, plus Pulchra, but she turned out pretty good. She's got my recommendation if you like her, if you like she's lewd, she's sexy, but she's not overly sexy, if we can even say that. She's not naked. She is sexy and curvy in all the right places. I'm going to try to not age restrict this video, but if it gets reported or whatever, YouTube will do what YouTube does. But anyways, Tohka, brand new at AmiAmi. I paid 13,380 yen, or $128.16. Let's see. So, yeah, there she is. And as I said, she's got quite the assets on her. Definitely a good reason to buy her. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm out. Bye-bye.